Hi guys, this week we want to look at black love again. And one of the beautiful things is seeing all these young couples, enjoying love again. Now, I was there maybe 21 years ago where I was so in love. I was just starting to work and I was spending so much money to wine and dine this beautiful young lady that became my wife. There was no expense spared. Literally, I think I almost went broke trying to impress her. And that's how it is, because love is a wonderful thing. And honestly, it was well spent money when I look back at it. And I look at these young people here and they're spending money, they're wining and dining these beautiful women. And it makes sense because listen, you only live once, and if you can find someone that you can share your dreams with and share your goals with, that's a wonderful thing. I've seen where my wife and we have grown together, and grown together with the first just getting married, moving out on our own for the first time, and after moving out on our own, finally struggling a bit, making it, having a child, and then getting our careers going. And after that, we had 2 children and 2 careers that are in full speed now. And it all started with me really just trying to impress her, trying to let her know that I found her to be special. I wanted to celebrate her. And I think right now a lot of people are now taking the fast route to love. They're just hooking up and having a child. Guys, that's not the best way to go. I think the best way to go is the traditional route, because listen, if you really take that time to date someone, know them, and then later on, if that's the real person that you really love, get married to them, share the last name, have your children grow up in a home that mommy and daddy have the same last name, and when they go on the street, that's the X family, that's the Smith family, that's the Brown family, that's the Johnson family, and that gives them enormous self-worth, and that helps them to understand that this is the way that they should go in the future. It has worked forever, we should continue to have it go. Now I'm looking at these young couples and they're each in different stages of getting to know each other, in love, and getting married. And when I look at this, it makes me feel good about this time. Sometimes you listen to YouTube, and especially black YouTube, and it says black men ain't Asian. Then on the manosphere side, it is black women, they're terrible, all of that. And when you listen to that, you forget that the rest of the world is just going about their business, and a lot of them are falling in love. They're going to the gym, they're losing the weight, they're doing what they need to do to become attractive. And let's never lose track of that. The important thing for us is to level up, especially if you're single. You got to level up. And I will always go back to me, 250 pounds, as a young man, saying, hey, which woman would actually want me at 250 pounds? So I hit the gym, and it was a year and a half. It was hard work. It was literally hard work. And I can tell you, at the end of it, I was about 145 to 148 pounds. And that was the summer. And when I remember that summer, I met my girlfriend who became my wife, and honestly, I really scored. I hit the jackpot with that one. And I kept saying to myself, if I didn't put in that work a year and a half before, I would not have made it to what I have now. So I encourage all the young men, young women, level up. And especially with young men, get your career, get the things that you need to be successful, because in the end you will have to be the provider. And in this day and age, you're both partners, but as men, we have to be providers, and we won't get away with. I hear people in the manosphere saying things that you have to be great in bed and all of that stuff as a man. That may be a part of it, but the important function of a man is to be a provider. And if we don't get that down, you just have a short-term relationship, because no woman can stay with a man that will have her end up living in a car, right? So the best thing I say to people, level up. There is so much love going on out there, and as I said, this is about black love, but I don't care which race of person you're with, whether you're a woman or a man. But there is the majority of black folks do end up with each other, and so we should cherish each other. So this is just a little reminder of the love that's going on outside of this black YouTube nonsense. Thanks, guys.